What's up? What's good? Yeah, this is my NBA season predictions 2014-2015. These are my predictions. And I had time to think about this and I was thinking about it and thinking about it. But these picks, some of these picks might not stand as the year goes along. I'm giving you picks as of right now because some of these choices, some of these teams can start winning or losing at a certain point of the season. Because in January, usually around December, January-ish, I have a better idea of who I think that might go to the playoffs. Around January, you know what I'm saying? I have a better idea. Usually I have a better idea who's gonna go to the playoffs. So do not criticize. I mean, you can criticize my picks if you want, but do not crucify me. Don't you send me death threats because I got a pick wrong or something like that. Don't be doing that dumb shit. I don't want to hear it. But anyway, this is my predictions, right? Well, these are my predictions and picks and who I think and all this. It's an opinion. It's an opinion. Okay, let me get started. I'm gonna get started with the divisions. Like who's gonna win the divisions? I'm gonna go from top to bottom, from best to worst in divisions and stuff. Okay, in the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm gonna start off with the Central Division. Yeah, you in the same division. Whatever. And I'm gonna start off in the Central Division. Um, I got the Bulls at number one, the Cleveland Cavaliers at number two, the Detroit Pistons at number three. I got the Indiana Pacers at number four, and the Bucks at five. I don't think the Pacers gonna be as good as they were last year. They ain't gonna be a playoff team. That's just my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna just speed on through this part. Atlantic Division. You got the Raptors at number one. You got the Nets at number two. I got the Nets at number two. I got the Knicks at number three. I got the Celtics at number four. I got the 76ers at number five. Southeast. I got the Wizards at number one. Heat at number two. The Atlanta Hawks at number three. I got the Charlotte Hornets at number four and the Orlando Magic at number five. Now, I'm about to go to the Western Conference. Western Conference. Now, Northwest. I got the Trailblazers number one, the Oklahoma City Thunder at number two. I got the Minnesota Timberwolves at number three, the Denver Nuggets at number four, the Utah Jazz at number five. In the Southeast Division, I have the San Antonio Spurs at number one. I had the Houston Rockets at number two, the Memphis Grizzlies at number three, the Dallas Mavericks at number four, and the New Orleans Pelicans at number five. And then in the Pacific Division, I have the Warriors at number one, the Clippers at number two, the Suns at number three, the Kings at number four, and the Lakers at number five. That's my picks for the division. I ain't picked the records yet. I'm about to get into the records. I'm about to get to the good part now. Okay. Now, these are my records. Well, records and playoffs. I'm gonna tell you who going to the playoffs and shit. This is who I think gonna go to the playoffs. I'm gonna say, you know who the top 8 gonna be already. But I'm gonna just say whatever. I'm gonna say I got the Bulls at the 1 seed in the East. I got the Cleveland Cavaliers at the 2 seed in the East. Well, no, excuse me. I got the Bulls going 56-26 and had the 1st seed in the East. I got the Cleveland Cavaliers having the 2nd seed in the East going 54-28. I got the Washington Wizards going 51-31, the 3rd seed in the East. I had the Toronto Raptors going 49-33, the 4th seed in the East. I got the Miami Heat going 48-34, the 5th seed in the East. I had Atlanta Hawks. I'll get that confused because they both bird teams. the two teams of that city is both bird teams, so that's why I got it mixed up. Okay, and I've been in NFL mode for a while now. But anyway, Atlanta Hawks, I had them the 6th seed. I had them going 45 and 37. The 7th seed, I had the not New Jersey, the Brooklyn Nets. Excuse me, the Brooklyn Nets. I'm so used to calling them New Jersey Nets. Oh my God. The Brooklyn Nets, I had a Brooklyn Nets going 44 and 38 as the 7th seed. And the 8th seed, I had the Pistons, the Detroit Pistons, going 42 and 40, breaking the tiebreaker with the New Orleans New Orleans. Oh my God, I'm botching. I mean the Charlotte Hornets. Excuse me. I got them breaking the tiebreaker with the Charlotte Hornets. And then I'm gonna tell you the other seeds that didn't make the playoffs in this division. I got the Hornets. I picked them 42 and 40 as well. But I had the Pistons have the tiebreaker. The Pistons gonna have the tiebreaker. That's why I have it. The Knicks 41 and 41. I had the Pacers at 38 and 44. The Celtics at 36 and 46. I had the Orlando Magic at 29-53. I had the Milwaukee Bucks at 23 and 59. And the 76ers at 16 and 66. Because that team is fucking garbage. Okay? That's why I picked them to have that fucking record. That team is a goddamn joke. But yeah. Anyway, now the West. I had the Spurs, the 1 seed at 61 and 21. I had the Warriors, the 2 seed. I had the Golden State Warriors at the 2 seed at 59 and 23 as their record. I had the Houston Rockets at the 3 seed at 56 and 26 as their record. I had the Clippers at the 4 seed, 54 and 28. I had the Trailblazers 53 and 29 as the record. I had the Phoenix Suns, the 6th seed. The 6th seed, yes, I did. I have the Suns going to the playoffs this year. I really do. I have them as the 6th seed, though. The 6th seed, 48 and 34 as the Phoenix Suns going to the playoffs. I had the Memphis Grizzlies record, the 7th seed, having 45 and 37 as the record. I had the Dallas Mavericks at 45 and 37. They're gonna have the tiebreaker with the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies gonna win the tiebreaker. That's another tiebreaker I had. I had them have a tiebreaker with them. The Grizzlies gonna own it. That's why they're gonna have a seed higher than them. And the other seeds that didn't make the playoffs. The Oakland City Thunder, 44 and 38. The New Orleans Pelicans, 43 and 39. The Sacramento Kings, 39 and 43. The Timberwolves, 37-45. 37 and 45 is their record. The Denver Nuggets, 32 and 50 as their record. The Utah Jazz, 30 and 52 as the record. And the Los Angeles Lakers, 28 and 54. Yeah, and I'm about to tell you, you already know the seeds. I said out the East is seeds is the Bulls. You got the Bulls, okay? You got the Bulls coming out the East is the number 1 seed. I'm gonna tell you the top 8 seeds. I'm gonna just let you know the top 8 only. I already told you their records. The Bulls, number 1 seed. The Cavaliers, the number 2 seed. The Wizards, the number 3 seed. The Raptors, the number 4 seed. The Heat, the number 5 seed. The Hawks, the number 6 seed. The Nets, the number 7 seed. The Pistons, the number 8 seed. Okay. And then in the West, I have the San Antonio Spurs, the number 1 seed. The Warriors, the number 2 seed. The number 3 seed is the Rockets. The Clippers, the number 4 seed. The Trailblazers, the number 5 seed. The Suns, the number 6 seed. The Grizzlies, the number 7 seed. I'm just letting you know again. The Grizzlies, the number 7 seed. The Mavericks, the number 8 seed. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why I don't have the Oklahoma City Thunder going to the playoffs this year. And you should know why you already know what I'm pretty much about to say. Kevin Durant is injured. He's not going to be back till December. And Russell Westbrook, he plays like shit. He's not a real point guard. He's a horrible fucking point guard. He's a shooting guard in a point guard's body. That's what the fuck he is. He's not a real point guard. He's not a real motherfucking point guard. You can't win with that motherfucker. Without Kevin Durant, the Thunder ain't shit. They fucking garbage. Let's keep it real. They fucking terrible without Kevin Durant. It is awful. But it's not like Westbrook being out and Kevin Durant is healthy. You know what I'm saying? If Kevin Durant healthy, they still can win a few games and shit. Like last year, they basically won went to the playoffs basically without Westbrook being in the lineup for half the goddamn season. So you can't say that. So you can't say that for Westbrook though. Westbrook can't do the same thing Kevin Durant could do because Kevin Durant he's not MVP for no fucking reason, you know. And then I know the Kings is winning this shit, but I don't think that's gonna last too long. I know they got probably one of the best centers, if not the best center in the NBA, in DeMarcus Cousins, because I think he is. And that's not saying a lot because it's not a lot of good centers in the NBA. The best centers in the NBA, the top 5 centers in the NBA is DeMarcus Cousins, Joakim Noah, Dwight Howard, Marc Gasol, and 5th, Brook Lopez. Fuck it. That's the top 5 right there, in my opinion. Even though these centers not that great, except DeMarcus Cousins, he's solid as hell. He's good. He's good. But other than that, but yeah, now should I go to? No, I ain't gonna go to the playoffs part. That's how far as I'm going. Like these not my playoff predictions. I'm not gonna go all into the playoffs yet. I'm gonna just wait to do that video. I'm gonna do that video, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna be done with this part of the video. I'm gonna have my Twitter. I want you to tweet me questions on my Twitter. I'm gonna have the link down below so you can tweet me, even though I don't have that many followers on my shit. That's because I haven't been going on Twitter. I usually use my Twitter now for just YouTube now. The post of my videos on Twitter. That's what I do. So tweet me some questions that you want to ask me, and I will answer them. Okay? And that's all I have to say in this video. Let me know what your opinions and thoughts about this, and that's it. That's all I have to say. I guess I'll be up out of here. Peace out, though.